Hi guys, thanks for tuning in and welcome. Ally here from Silent Savasana. I've got Dre and Trey beside me. We are here in honor of International Yoga Day, so we're going to put together a beautiful 45-minute flow. Nothing too crazy or intense, just a beautiful, slow, invigorating flow. We're paired here coming live from Las Vegas. We're paired with @FitnessTV, tv.fit. Now, just a quick background real quick on Silent Savasana, just in case you haven't heard about us. We are a beautiful spiritual movement based on self-love and self-care. So everything begins from the inside. So this movement that we're about to do, this open-eyed meditation, is about that. It's self-love and self-care, one breath and one movement at a time. So when you're ready, join us on your mats. We're going to begin in child's pose. So you're going to draw the knees open nice and wide to the outer corners of your mats. Begin to soften here through the hips. Send the sit bones back into the heels, elongate through the arms. Begin to soften and melt here through the heart and through the chest, and allow the forearms to just melt and rest into Mother Earth. I want you to take this time right now to come to your natural texture of breath. So begin breathing in through the nose and calmly out through the mouth. This breath right now is nothing manipulated. It's nothing forced. It's your natural flow. So take a few rounds here, finding space, elongating through the body with each inhale, and settling and rooting and grounding with each exhale. Try to send those sit bones even further back into the heels. Try to lengthen more through the spine. Take another deep in breath in, and a calming breath out. Deep inhale, calm exhale. Now begin to tap into your Ujjayi breath. This is a more texture breath. So begin to feel the energy building at the back of the throat. Constrict and breathe in and out through the nose, mouth closed. Feel this energy swirling in the back of the throat. The inhales beginning to match your exhales. Breathing calmly in through the nose and out through the nose. Preparing to add some movements. Next inhalation, come high on the fingertips, and as you exhale, walk those fingertips to the right corner of your mat. Begin to find elongation here now through the left side body, this beautiful lateral side stretch. Soften through the chest if that's what serves you, or begin to find some rotation. Begin to slightly rotate and look up under that left armpit, right armpits, whatever side feels a little tense, just take a gaze. Use the breath to move you there. Stay for another round of breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Next inhale, come higher on the fingertips, and the exhale draws you back through center. Pause in child's pose. Threading the needle from here, next in breath, right arm will reach high to the sky, look up past the fingertips, and exhale, thread the arm right underneath the body. Place the palm up towards the sky, melt into the shoulder. Rotate underneath the chest. Plant that right ear down into Mother Earth. Take a nice calming inhale in. A deeper exhale out. Next inhale is going to release you, so draw the arm back underneath the body. Reach back up high to the sky. And exhale back to child's pose. Preparing to move to the left. Inhale, come high on the fingertips. The exhale walks the fingertips now to the left corner of your mat. Soften through the chest if you need a little bit more opening through the heart, or maybe find that rotation here, trying to look and gaze up under the left armpit, up towards the sky. Finding this beautiful rotation here now, this lateral stretching through the left side body. Maybe switching the gaze and transferring it under the right if you need a little bit more rotation. Just stick with that breath, one movement. Next inhale, come higher on the fingertips, and the exhale guides the fingers back towards center. Pause in child's pose. Threading the needle left side, inhale, left arm will reach and extend high to the sky, and exhale, thread the needle. Left arm now comes underneath the body towards the right side of the room, the yard, wherever you're at home. Try to gaze and look up underneath that armpit towards the sky. Find some beautiful rotation now through the shoulders. Try to plant that left ear firmly into Mother Earth. for 3. Calm breath in for 2. Next inhale will unwind you. Use a big breath to draw the left arm back underneath the body. Reach and extend the left arm high to sky. And exhale, child's pose. Inhale, draw to all fours, tabletop position. Now this is going to be your foundation for cat-cow, so shoulders stacked in line with the wrist, hips in line with the knees. Root firmly through the top of the toes. Take an inhale, drop the belly, lift the tailbone, gaze goes to the sky. Exhale, tuck and round, push away from Mother Earth, draw the chin inwards towards the chest. Inhale, arch, look up, drop belly, lift tailbone. Exhale, tuck and round, draw it inwards now. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Last set, inhale, arch, look up, draw the shoulders away from the ears, activate through the belly, and exhale, draw in and round, push away from Mother Earth, round the back. Neutral position, look forward. Curl the toes under, hips come high to your downward facing dog. Now take a moment here to really fill into this downward facing dog. The calves might be a little tight, so you might need to walk the dog out left, right. Try to draw energy here through the heels. So really try to plant the heels down towards Mother Earth. If the connection is not there today, that's okay, but just focus that energy. Plant firmly into the hands, spread the fingers wide. Activate the belly, find length through the side body. Widen and broaden the shoulders across the back body and gaze back towards the back of the room, back of the yard, wherever you're at. Take a nice inhale, come high on your toes. Find extension and lengthening now through the calves. And the exhale, heels plant. Inhale, come high on the toes and hold. Exhale, heels plant. Last time, inhale, come as high as you can on the toes. Draw that belly in towards the thighs. Push the pelvis back and up. And exhale, heels plant. Slowly now walk the feet just a little bit wider, maybe to the outer edges of the mat, and right hand will grab the left ankle. Now you're going to grab this ankle around from the outside. If the ankle connection is not possible today, grab around the shin or maybe towards the top of the knee. But I want you to make this connection. Take a deep inhale, find length, create space in the body. And as you exhale, find a slight rotation now. Look up underneath the left armpit towards the sky. Take another deep in breath here. Exhale, we rotate even further. Next in breath, prepare to move. And exhale, releases, right hand down. Left hand now to the right ankle, the right shin, wherever you found yourself in the last posture. Maybe you're a little bit more open on this side, so feel into the left versus the right. Make that connection. Take a deep lengthening inhale, and exhale, find that rotation now, looking up towards the right armpit, towards the sky. Another deep in breath. Exhale, release, left hand down. Toe, heel the feet in back, that downward dog position. Take another inhale, come high on the toes, gaze forward. And exhale, take as many steps to the front of the mat as possible. Take your time to arrive. There's no rush and there's no race. Find these beautiful baby steps, and once you get to the top, feet open, inner hip width. Ragdoll over. Grab opposite elbows and allow the spine to become heavy. Now you can find motion here and move side to side. Shake the head yes, shake it no. Or you can stay in stillness and just allow gravity to elongate the spine. Whatever serves you here. Everybody, if you found movement, find stillness in center. Root firmly through the feet. Exhale, empties all the breath, and the inhale rises you to a standing position. Arms will reach and sweep high at the peak of inhalation. Gaze past the fingers. And exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment here, a slight bow of the chin. This is your time for purpose, for intention. What did you step onto this mat for? What is your soul needing? Something to let go of or something to let in? Whatever it is, my friends, we celebrate here together. We celebrate breath. We celebrate life. My friends, even more now than ever, we celebrate breath. We celebrate life. Seal that intention in with a deep inhale. Together, open the mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Next inhale, blink the eyes open, sweep and reach the arms high overhead. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive down, elongate through the spine, release the hands to Mother Earth. Inhale, lengthen, look forward, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Neutral spine, activate the belly. Exhale, melts. Last one, just like that. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold, melts. Inhale, root through the feet and rise. Arms will sweep high. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more. Inhale, reach and lift. Exhale, fold and melt. Inhale, lengthens, look forward, flat back. Exhale, folds. Now hands come to the front of your mat, feet go to the back. You're gonna find yourself in your first high plank position. So this is a strong push-up position. Shoulders are gonna be stacked in line with the wrists. Can you find more height and elevation on the back toes? Find more lengthening through the side body. Draw the belly up and in. Take a deep inhale. And slowly exhale down to the bellies. Keep the arms tight into the side. Point the toes to the back of your mat. Moving into your Ujjayi Cobra pose. So squeeze the arms into the rib cage. Exhale, empty all the breath. And the inhale lifts the chest and the gaze. Now squeeze those arms in. Shoulders are away from the ears. Take another inhale. Exhale, melt the chest. Walk the hands a little closer to the hips. Squeeze the arms in. Press and root firmly through the palms. Exhale, empty. Inhale, second set, lift. Find a little bit more lift here now in the chest. Gaze past the tip of the nose towards the sky. Another inhale in. Exhale, melt and release. Walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes under. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, push back to downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale with me here. Open the mouth. Exhale, sigh it out. One more deep in breath. Exhale, find a child's pose for a moment. So we're coming to this beautiful resting posture. Coming back to this breath. So by this time, the body has began to work up a little bit. The breath might have become a little shallow and fast-paced. If so, that's okay. No judgment. But come back to that breath. Can you slow it down now? Can you come back to the deep inhales and the exhales in and out through the nose with the mouth closed? Allowing that heart rate to slow down and to simmer. Feeling the lungs expanding and slowing with each inhale. Feeling the chest and the heart softening with each exhale. Take 2 more rounds here, just allowing the body to settle. Coming back to that beautiful, strong flow. Slowly, when you're ready, next in breath will draw you to all fours, a tabletop position. From there, you'll curl the toes under, send the hips back and high to downward facing dog. Take your time to arrive. Maybe you need to pedal out the feet again, left, right. Find that foundation, and next in breath, right leg will lift high to the sky. Now push away from Mother Earth, lengthen more through the side body. Can you point the toes and take another inhale and lift just a little bit higher? Exhale, draw the knee to nose, round the back, contract the core. Inhale, right leg will lift high to the sky. This exhale, bring it forward and through with softness, setting up for warrior one. So right foot steps through, left heel plants firmly down. Make sure that right knee is in line with right ankle. And take an inhale, lift the arms high to the sky. Biceps draw towards the ears. Now tuck the tailbone. Draw the belly up and in. Create length from the hips through the side body, but put the shoulders away from the ears. Take another deep inhale. Exhale, release the hands down to the ground. Right leg will step back to that high plank, and you're going to move through a vinyasa. So exhaling to the low plank, inhaling to your upward facing dog, and exhale, we meet in downward facing dog. Now there's no rush, no race. Arrive with your breath. When you're ready, next inhale, left leg will lift high to the sky. Now lengthen a little bit more. Push away from Mother Earth. Draw that toe and point it higher to the sky. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, round the back, contract the core, come high on the right toes. Inhale, left leg will lift. Exhale, bring it forward and through, warrior one. The in-breath will draw the arms towards the ears. Gaze towards the sky. Make sure left knee is in line with left ankle and you're power housing into that right foot. Take a deep inhale, look up past the fingers. Exhale, hands come down to the ground, moving through your vinyasa if you choose, or just stepping back to downward facing dog to come back to that breath. Remember, keep that breath. One breath, one movement. When the breath becomes shallow, the practice becomes shallow. So deepen, calm, inhale in, exhale out. Next in breath, right leg will lift. Exhale, bring it forward and through. You're coming to your crescent pose now. So you're gonna have height on the left toes, and you're gonna inhale, draw the biceps by the ears high towards the sky. Now find this beautiful length here through the side body. Keep that height through the left toes. Take a nice inhale. Now as you exhale, arms are gonna come by your side to your runner's lunge. You're gonna lengthen now through the crown of the head. Find this neutrality through the neck. So slightly tuck the chin in. In breath, arms reach back high towards the sky. Exhale, arms by your side, runner's lunge. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, last set, runner's lunge. Lengthen here through the crown of the head from the tailbone. Inhale, arms will reach. Exhale, hands plant down. Keep the left hand planted. Right arm lifts high to the sky. Keep that knee in line with the ankle. Look up past the fingertips. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, hand plants down. Step back to high plank and hold. For 3. For 2. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side. Inhale, left leg will lift. Exhale, draw it forward and through to your crescent pose. Find that height here on the right toes. The in-breath draws the biceps towards the ears. Gaze past the sky. Take a deep inhale, look up. Exhale, coming to your runner's lunge. Arms now by your side. Lengthen from the crown of the head to the base of the tailbone. Inhale, lengthen, draw up. Exhale, runner's lunge. Arms by your side. Inhale, lengthen. Arms to sky. Last set, exhale, runner's lunge. Arms by your side. Next inhale, lengthen and look up. Exhale, hands plant down. This time, right hand plants firmly. Left arm high to the sky. Root firmly through that right hand. Lift that chest and find expansion here. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, hand plants down. Left leg steps back to meet the right. High plank and pause. Take a deep inhale for 3. Even calmer for 2. Nice in-breath here to prepare. Exhale, downward facing dog. Next inhale, right leg will lift. Beginning to slow down. Exhale, bring that right leg forward and through to the top corner of your mat on the outside of that right hand, coming to your gecko pose. So this is going to be a hip opener and a lateral stretch. So don't sink and collapse into the hips. Press away from Mother Earth. Shoulders should be stacked in line with the wrists. And take a few moments here, maybe take a few rocks forward to back. Finding height on those left toes, drawing the heart and chest forward. Just finding even more length and space here in the body. Now take a nice inhale. And slowly as you exhale, drop down to your pigeon on the right side. So you're going to slowly toe heel the right toes towards the left wrist. You're going to elongate and you're going to stretch out that body. So you're going to allow the heart and the chest to soften, to open. So take a deep inhale, lengthen and lift, and exhale, forward fold and melt. Draw the heart a little bit closer towards the top of your mat, or just stand posted up strong. If you just need that hip opening, keep pressing into the hands and lifting the chest. Wherever you're at here, just soften the thoughts, soften the mind. For 3, for 2, take a nice calming inhale. Soften a little bit more as you exhale. Next inhale, slowly lift and rise. Lift the chest. Press firmly into the hands and send that right leg back underneath the body to a 3-legged dog. Stack the hips here, so bend at the knee. Just kind of reverse that stretch. Allow that blood and that fluid to soften back through the hips. Inhale, slowly square the hips back off, and the exhale releases the right leg down. Moving to your left side, inhale, left leg will lift and extend. The exhale brings it forward and through to the top left corner of the mat to your gecko pose. So your left hand is on the inside of your left ankle. Remember, you're widening here through the hips, lengthening through the right side body. So take a few moments to rock forward and back, giving the body exactly what it needs. Time to open and time to soften. Find stillness, take a nice inhale. And slowly as you exhale, drop down to your pigeon on the left side. So drop down to that right knee, toe heel the left toes towards the right wrist. Take a lengthening inhale. Once you come to the floor, soften through the hips. Make sure they're squared off and you're not sinking or collapsing to one side. Inhale lifts the chest, and the exhale you forward fold and begin to melt. Walk the fingertips forward, soften through the chest, melt through the heart. For 3, for 2. Slowly, next inhale, lift the chest up to rise. Press firmly into the palm. And you're going to send yourself back to your 3-legged dog. Left leg will come back through and high to the sky. And exhale, left leg plants down. Take an inhale and exhale, child's pose. Send the sit bones back into the heels. Open more through the hips. Take a moment here, just coming back to that nice still breath. So we're out here in Las Vegas. I think we're at about 102 degrees already right now, maybe a little bit more. So we're kind of putting in a little bit of sweat over here. So I hope you guys are feeling great at home. But it's really good, again, to connect right now in honor of International Day of Yoga. So wherever we're at in this world, just the fact that we're all moving together right now, one breath, one movement at a time. Self-care and self-love. This is what this was created for. This man, Dre Gardner, created this beautiful movement for a reason. So we are here just to spread this love, you guys. So just take the time right now. Come back to that breath. Deep inhales. Calm exhales. Just feel that life flowing through you. And just be grateful for that life. Slowing ourselves down. Let's get a little bit deeper into the hips. Next inhale, I want you to draw to all fours, a tabletop position. From there, send your hips back and high to downward facing dog. Now, when I say we're getting further into the hips, we're going to be doing another lengthening hip opener. So next inhale, right leg will lengthen and lift high to the sky. And the exhale will bring the right leg forward and through. You're going to drop down to the left leg. So this is called your Anjaneyasana. So take a moment here. Bring the fingertips, interlace them, and place them on top of the right thigh, just right above the knee. Take a moment, make sure that right knee is in line with the right ankle and you're pushing away from that chest, or you're pushing the chest away from the thighs. Now keep this beautiful lateral stretch and inhale, reach the arms towards the sky. Now take a deep inhale, look up past the fingers. And now as you exhale, descend into the hips. Drop into the hips. Maybe change a variation of the arms, allow the arms to drop behind the back. Opening further into the heart space. You can keep the arms lifted, finding more length and more space. Take another deep inhale here. Exhale, descend just a little bit further. Next inhale, reach and lift those arms back high towards the ears. And exhale, hands plant down to the ground. You're going to move into your Ardha Hanuman, your half split from here. So extend the right leg out towards the front of your mat and keep that bend into the left knee. Toes flex back to the face. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold and melt. So draw that chest towards the thigh, the forehead towards the shin. Imagine that you're trying to grow length from the crown of the head to the top of the big toe. So avoid rounding here if possible. Create length in the body. So length from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Another deep inhale. The exhale draws the chest just a little bit closer. Next inhale, slowly I want you to lift and rise, coming to your pyramid pose. So you're going to draw the left foot closer in towards the right, shortening your stance. Walk the fingertips now towards the front of your mat. Take a lengthening inhale, look up past the top of your mat. And now as you exhale, forward folds. Really draw the crown of the head towards the top of the toes, chest towards the thighs. Try to avoid the stacking of the hips, so try to square them down if possible. If you're feeling this stacking sensation, go ahead and bring that left hip forward and that right hip back. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, draw the chest a little closer towards the thigh. Now from here, you're going to release back to that 3-legged dog, so keep pressure into the hands. Next inhale, right leg swings back underneath the body towards the sky. And exhale, right leg down. Next inhale, left leg will lift. Exhale, draw it forward and through. Come to this nice long stance here. So you're coming to this nice low lunge. Take a moment here to rock back and forth. Moving into your Ardha Hanuman, so extend that left leg out, toes flex back towards the face. Take a moment here to widen more through the hips. Now for some of us, the hips are a little bit wider, so we can go a little bit further, but don't push yourself. Toes flex back towards the face, energy in the heel, toes towards the face. Take a nice deep inhale. Slowly lift and rise, coming to your pyramid pose. So shorten the stance, drawing the right leg in closer towards the left. Now this time, transfer the hands, walk them towards the back of the mat. Maybe flip your rotation of the wrists. Point your fingertips towards the back of the mat if that feels good. Now check into the hips, make sure they're square. Take a nice lengthening inhale. Exhale, forward fold and melt to draw that chest closer towards the thigh, crown of the head towards the big toe. Take another deep inhale. Exhale, melt just a little bit further. Last set, in through the nose, out through the nose. Slowly moving back to your three-legged dog, put pressure into those palms. The inhale draws the left leg back underneath the body and through, extend it high to the sky, and exhale, left leg down. Now we got to go into that hip opener that we did on the right side. What we do to the right, we must to the left. So next inhale, left leg high. The exhale will bring the left leg forward and through, coming to your Anjaneyasana on the left side. So drop down to the right thigh, top of the toes, plant firmly into the mat, left knee in line with left ankle. Inhale, arms will lift and extend to the sky. Take a nice inhale, look up past the fingers, and exhale, dip into the hips. Another in-breath, keep the fingers here if you choose, or as you exhale, release the hands and find a different opening posture. Stay for one more inhale. Exhale, hands plant down to the ground. This time, just step back to the high plank, and exhale, downward facing dog. Next inhale, look forward. As you exhale, bend into the knees, hop, step, or float, come to a simple seated position on the top of your mat. Extend the legs out nice and long. Put some energy into the heels. Take a moment here to ground through the hips. Now keep the right leg extended out. Left leg will come high on the right thigh. Moving to your Janu Shirshasana on the right side. So dig energy into the heels and inhale, arms will reach and extend. And exhale, forward fold. Try to reach past the toes. Maybe grab the outer blades of the feet. Piece fingers to the big toes. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, fold and melt. Another inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly rebuilds the spine to lift and rise. This exhale, extend the left leg out. Right leg comes high on the inner left thigh. Now open that hip. Make sure that knee isn't pointed high to the sky. Allow that hip to soften here. So if you need to place a block or a book or a prop underneath to give some support to that knee, take the time to do that now. Now dig energy into the left heels. Inhale, arms will reach high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Try to reach past the toes. Another inhale lengthens the spine. And exhale, you forward fold to melt. Each inhale, you find length, you create space in the body. And each exhale, you fold or release into that space that you've just created. For 3, for 2. Inhale, slowly rebuilds the spine to rise, and the exhale sends the right leg out to meet the left. Now roll back into the sit bones. Make sure this foundation underneath the hips is nice and flat. Inhale, arms will reach and extend high to the sky, biceps towards the ears, and exhale, forward folds. Again, reach past the feet. Peace fingers can grab the big toes. You can wrap and grab around the outer blades of the feet. Maybe you want to grab the top of the toes and lift the heels off of the mat, extending more into the calves and into the hamstrings. Wherever you're at, try to avoid rounding of the back. Try to lengthen and flatten that spine. So draw that chest towards the top of the toes. Take another inhale. Exhale, fold and melt, drawing that chest further. One more deep breath in. Even deeper breath out. Next inhale, slowly lift, lengthen, and rise. And exhale, make way to your backs. Now take a moment here to just find that stillness. Come back to that breath. Inhaling deeply through the nose and even deeper through the nose. Calm breath, steady breath. Keep the left leg extended out. Next in breath draws the right leg in towards the body. Interlace all 10 beneath that right knee joint. Now take a moment here. Just draw the thigh inwards towards the chest. And now next breath, I want you to take this thigh and I want you to draw it on the outside of the body, like you're skimming the side of your right rib cage and you're drawing that right knee up and in towards the armpit. So the closer that thigh is to the right side body, the better. Now if that left hip began to lift itself up and peel away from Mother Earth, take your left hand and place that hip back down. The more energy you dig into the feet, the more energy and opening you'll have through the hips. So toes flex back to the face. Take a deep inhale, you slightly let off. And the exhale, you pull that leg even closer into the chest. Another inhale. Exhale, draw it in. Next inhale prepares you. Open your right arm out to a T. Left arm to the outside of the right knee. Take a deep inhale. And exhale now draws this right leg up and across the body towards the left side. Now try to keep the shoulders grounded. So you can open the shoulders out to a T if you want both arms open. You can cactus the arms up. You can cactus them down. Or you can just continue to use that left hand as the counterweight to keep drawing that right leg across the body. To keep opening and stretching through that lateral lumbar just a little bit further. For 3, for 2. Take a nice inhale in. The exhale releases leg and gaze back through center and release that right leg down to meet the left. You can feel that length now, that differentiation between the right and the left. So now let's equal them out. Left side will draw into the body, interlace all 10 below that left knee joint. Now take a moment here, draw that thigh closer inwards towards the chest. Feel this opening here and this softening. And then once you're ready, draw that leg up and out, like you're skimming the left thigh down the left side of the rib cage, drawing the left knee towards the left shoulder. Now be mindful of that right hip. It tends to peel itself up, so anchor it back down. Dig energy into the heels, toes flexed up towards your face, towards the sky. Each inhale, you slightly let off, and the exhale is when you pull deeper. So take a nice deep inhale to prepare, and the exhale to pull. 2 more just like that. Deep inhale, exhale to pull. Last one, inhale in, exhale and pull. Slowly prepare for your lateral twist. Left arm now out to the left. Right hand will grab the outside of the left knee. Take a deep inhale, and exhale brings that leg right across the body. Now again, try to anchor those shoulders. Try to lift the gaze to the sky. If that feels good, try to change your drishti now to the left. Softening and melting here through the shoulders. Opening through that lower back. Inhale will draw the gaze and the leg back through center. And the exhale will release the left leg to meet the right. Now we're going a little bit further into this stretch of the back of the thigh and into the calves. So I want you to now take the left hand and anchor down the left hip. Right peace fingers will grab the right big toe. So as you inhale, draw the right leg up towards your face. Peace fingers are going to grab the big toes. Now again, energy into the left heel. Push that left hip down. Take a nice inhale and use the exhale to draw the thigh, the knee back towards the back of the room. Keep the shoulders planted. Take a nice inhale. Exhale to pull. 2 more, a deep inhale. Exhale, you find your pull, you find your expansion. For 3, for 2. Deep inhale to prepare. Exhale, slowly releases the right leg to meet the left. Left leg. So seal that left hand to the or the right hand to the top of the right hip. And next in breath, we'll draw the left leg up towards your face. Peace fingers will grab the big toes. Now, if the peace fingers can't grab the big toes today, you can grab for the shin. Maybe take your towel, wrap your towel behind your leg. Find this beautiful connection. Glue the shoulders into Mother Earth. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, prepares to pull. Another deep in breath. Exhale to pull. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthens. Exhale, contracts. For 3, for 2. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, slowly release left leg down to meet the right. Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. So next inhale, draw the soles of the feet together. Knees will fall open wide to the outer edges of the mat. Take a moment here to play with the shape. You can draw the feet closer in towards the groin, or you can open up to a little bit further of a more wide diamond shape. Feel into the hips here. Don't allow the knees to be sky high. So adjust the hips so they begin to soften, they begin to melt. We tend to hold all of our trauma, all of our emotion, all of our stress in the hips. So right now, a lot of us, these hips might be tight, but just breathe through the tightness. The breath will activate the release and give you that stretch that you need. It'll allow the hips to soften and to melt. So take a calming inhale and send the breath to the hips as you exhale. 1 more deep inhale and even calmer exhale. Slowly, next inhale, use the hands to guide the legs back together. Walk the feet to the outer edges of the mat and knees will just drop into touch. This is going to reverse that opening there, allow the lumbar to soften, allow the hips to just rush back with fluid. So just allow this breath to soften here. Deep inhale. And slowly now extend the legs out from the hips, arms by your side. Take a deep inhale in and a calmer exhale out. Deep in breath through the nose. This time I want you to open the mouth, exhale, sigh it out. 1 more like that, in breath. Exhale. Now this stillness that we are creating and finding here is just as important, if not more, than the moving meditation that we just did. So take the time right now. First, give yourself gratitude for coming to this mat, for loving yourself. Give yourself gratitude for having breath, for having life. Because, my friends, as long as we have those 2 things, anything is possible. So right now I want you to draw left hand to heart and right hand to belly. Feel that life. Feel that rise and fall of the belly. And if you haven't told yourself this yet today, tell yourself, I love you. Tell yourself, I am grateful. And tell yourself that you are free. Take a deep inhale. Open the mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Stay here if this serves you, or feel free to release your arms by your side. But this is time for final Shavasana. Find the relaxation of the face. Maybe swallow clear the back of the throat to allow the air to just travel naturally and free. No more forced breath. Heart is softening. Hips softening. Thigh bones melting away into Mother Earth. Ankles weighted and falling. My friends, choose to stay here in this stillness if this is what you need. We are sending you with light and love and peace. May this energy that you created, that we cultivated together as one, carry you through your day. May it lift you and it light you, and may it do the same for the world. In honor of every breath and in honor of International Yoga Day, I thank you. Silent Savasana thanks you. TV.fit thanks you. And Niyama Soul thanks you. Namaste.